this video, I want to talk about negative numbers. And negative numbers actually took a long time to be accepted, not only in general population, but even in the mathematical community. They were a very abstract idea that a lot of people had a hard time with. However, we use them a lot. We can signify negative 100 to mean that you owe $100, or negative 3 to determine that it is negative 3 degrees Celsius outside. So there are good reasons to be able to use these numbers. Let's let capital N represent any number. We put a little dash in front of the N to represent its negative, and this is called the minus sign. So if we have 4, then the negative of 4 is this, which can be read as -4 or -4. So we can read this sign as either negative or minus. The negative of 4 would be -4, or the negative of 4 is -4. The integers are then the counting numbers, 0, and the negatives. So we have all of our counting numbers. We had included 0 to form our whole numbers, and then including the negatives of all of these gives us our integers. Let's think about negative numbers on a number line. On a number line, we have positive numbers to the right of 0. On the other hand, negative numbers are going to be numbers that are to the left of 0. And the actual number 0 is neither positive nor negative. So 0 is neither. It can't be. It is not positive and it is not negative. And there is symmetry to the number line. In a previous video, I talked about how the number represents how many units it is from 0. So if n is a positive number, that means it is n units to the right of 0. And then it's negative n is going to be that many units to the left of 0. So this idea of how many units it is away from 0 is known as the absolute value. But essentially there is a symmetry. Here I have a number line that includes negatives. So if I consider the distance from -1 to 0, that's going to be exactly the same as the distance from 0 to 1, since we do have the symmetry. On the other hand, the distance from -2 to 0 is going to be the same as the distance from 0 to 2. -3 to 0 will be the same as 0 to 3. And -4 to 0 will be the same as the distance from 0 to 4. So this is the idea of the symmetry of negatives and the number line.